Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sam, and if you haven't yet subscribed, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any more of my videos. So if you don't already know, the new iOS 14 update just came out like 2 days ago for all Apple products, and this update is very different from ones that we've had recently, and there's a lot of new features to it. And I know I've personally seen a lot of TikToks already of people customizing their home screens and just making them look super cool and like aesthetic, and a lot of people are saying like, oh my god, like this took me 2 hours to do and everything. So I figured I would make this video to show you guys a step-by-step way to customize your home screens and kind of touch upon the new features of this update. So I really want this video to be super quick and easy so that you guys aren't confused at all, because it's really not that confusing once you have it explained to you. So hopefully I could help you guys out if you guys are a little bit confused. So yeah, let's just get right into it. Once you update it, everything kind of still looks the same, and it's kind of up to you to, you know, make it your own and change it up. The major differences: now we have widgets, which we've never had those before. Only like Android phones kind of had them. So it's kind of cool that now we also have widgets. You could swipe to the left and you'll just see some of the widgets that you have just already set up. So like you have your calendar, the weather, your phone battery, but you could customize those and edit them at the bottom for whichever widgets you would like to have when you swipe it to the left. But once you go to your home screen, that's where you could really customize it and just make it look super cool and aesthetic. So first thing that I personally did is I kind of did like a little cleaning out and deleted some apps that I don't usually use, and just kind of got everything all organized for which apps I actually want to keep on my phone. While I was doing that, I also utilized another new feature that this update has, which is that you could hide home screens now, which you were never able to do before. And I personally really like this feature because, you know, like those apps that you have, they're just like, you don't want to delete them because you do use them sometimes, but you don't like always use them, so it kind of just like looks all messy and just like takes up space on like the last row of your apps, you know what I mean? So now when you hold down your apps to like edit them, you could also click the bottom little dots that show the pages of your home screens and just unclick the ones that you want to hide, and then you'll still have those apps, but they won't show on your main home pages, and it'll just be a lot more organized for you, and you won't have to like just look at those random apps that you don't use on a day-to-day basis. But when you do need those apps, all you need to do is swipe all the way to the right and you have a whole app library, which we also never had before, which is super cool. It kind of just bunches all your apps together and puts them in these really helpful categories for you. And you could also search your apps, which I love to do. I'm always searching my apps. I don't know why, I just prefer to just search it really quickly. It's in alphabetical order, and you could just easily search which app you are looking for, and all of your apps will always be there 24/7. So I think that's very helpful, and just to keep things looking nice and neat and clean. So now that we have those small little features that they added onto the update, now we can get into how to make your homepage nice and aesthetic and cool like this. This one is mine, all finished and done. I'm going to be taking you guys step by step of how I got my homepages to look like this, and I think it's so cute. So the first thing that you need to do is download 2 apps. First app you need to download is Widgetsmith and Color Widget. So these are going to help you customize the widgets in your home screen. I personally first went into Widgetsmith because I wanted to create like that calendar looking one. So all you do is you open up the app and you're gonna see it says small widgets, and then medium widgets, and then large widgets. So those are the sizes of what they're going to look like on your home screen. So you just can pick what you would like it to look like basically, and how much space you would like it to take up. So for the calendar, I kind of wanted it to be a medium one, so that it just goes across like that. So you go to medium widget, you just click the first one that you see, and then click default widget. And then in style, there's a bunch of different ones that you could choose. I just chose the one that is called Outlook, and you could change the font, the color, the background, literally everything. And then you click save. Now once you click save, you go back into your home screen and you just hold down the screen until the apps start to shake, and then you click the plus sign on the top left corner of the screen and you scroll all the way down until you see Widgetsmith. And then once you click Widgetsmith, scroll over to medium widgets and you click add widget, then you click done. Now if it doesn't look exactly like the one that you created, all you do is you hold down that widget that you just added onto your home screen until it says edit widget, and then you click edit widget widget, and then you click whichever number widget you made it in the app. So when you first went in, if you clicked widget number 1, make sure you click widget number 1, then just tap out of it and it will make the widget on your home screen look like widget number 1, which is the one that you created and like customized and everything. And then to move the widgets around, you just click and hold it down until they start shaking, very similar to apps, and you could just move it around. So that's how I made my calendar. There's so many other widgets you could add to your home screen. Like you can make one that shows your battery percentage. Again, they have just so many different options for you to customize it based on how you would want it to look on your screen. Now I'm going to explain to you guys how you could add a widget and just make it into a picture, because that is like kind of what I did just to make it like kind of cute and just customized to me. I wanted to put a few pictures of me and my friends and my boyfriend, but you could also take pictures from Pinterest. I've seen a lot of girls do that. What you first have to do is go into your photos and you have to select the picture that you want to make into Widgetsmith, and all you have to do is add that picture into a album, but you have to make sure that the album is like a new album and it's the only picture in that album. So you just click settings, add to album, create new album, save it, and now once you go back into Widgetsmith, and again you pick which size you would want the picture to be on. So I'm gonna do a large one just to show you guys. So add a large widget, default widget. Then for this one, all you do is scroll all the way down until you see photo in album. Now you click on that and you click selected album, and then it'll show you all the albums that are like in your photos. You just scroll all the way down until you get to the album that you created. So I put it into this album, and then I just go back and click save, and then go back to my home screen again, hold it down, plus button on the top, go all the way down to Widgetsmith and scroll over to large widget, and then it's right there, and you click done, and then you have your picture. And again, you could move it around, whatever you want to do with it. You could add multiple in one home screen, like as you can see, that's what I did. I added 3. So yeah, that was basically how to use Widgetsmith. Obviously it's very just customizable. You could literally just play around with it. But then on the first page of my home screens, as you can see on the top, I have like kind of like the date and time, and it also says my battery percentage all in one, and it's just like a little different than the other ones I've showed you. So that widget I actually made with Color Widget. So that is the second app that I told you guys to download. Once you're ready, you go into that app, and this one is very, very easy to use. Once you open up the app, it has a bunch of different presets and default ones that you could click, and it gives you a lot of options to just edit it and click which colors you want, what font you want, if you want it light or dark. It's really just up to you, whichever you want to use. I took a picture from Pinterest and I just made the font and lettering how I want it, and then when you scroll down it says background image, and you could add your own photo, which I think is really cute. I just added this one of the ocean from Pinterest, and then once you're done, you set the widget. And then to add the widget to your home screen, literally all you do is the same thing as Widgetsmith. You go back, you hold down the home screen until it shakes, and then you hit the plus button, and then you scroll down till you see Color Widget, and you just click whichever widget you want, whichever size you want, and you just click add widget, and that is literally it. It's so simple and so easy. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the widgets. Like, you really just have to play around with those 2 apps, and you could just really whatever you want wherever you want it. But now I will get on to how I customized my apps and made the icons my own personal customized little picture. Now this is probably what takes the most time. It's not hard at all, it just is very time consuming. I would suggest downloading Pinterest, because Pinterest has the best little cute pictures, and they have a lot of like icons specifically for this reason. So I personally wanted my apps to be all different kind of neon symbols. I just thought that was like really cute. So I literally just went onto Pinterest and I typed in neon social media icons, and then just kept scrolling through, finding ones that I liked, screenshotting them. And also to help you guys out, I pinned all of the ones that I used. So if you guys want your home screens to look very similar to mine and you want to use some of the same icons that I used, I created a whole folder in my Pinterest, so you guys can just go there and screenshot all the ones that I pinned already for you guys. So I will have my Pinterest link down below if you guys want to do that. I also have a lot of the pictures that I use, including my background and the pictures I use for the background of my widget. So yeah, I really wanted to help you guys out today. So yeah, that's the first thing that I did. I just literally went and screenshotted all the pictures that I knew I was going to want to use, and made sure to save them to my camera camera roll. The next thing that you have to do is go to the app Shortcuts. That should already be on your iPhone, so just find that app and go right into it. And then once you click on it, all you have to do is click the little plus button in the top right corner, and it'll say new shortcut, and you click add action. Then at the top, just search open app, and then click on the one that says open app, and then click choose, and then you're going to choose whichever app you want to edit. So I'm just going to choose Instagram, and then I'm going to click the top 3 white dots, and then you're just going to name the shortcut. So if you want to just keep it the same as Instagram, just label it Instagram, then click add to home screen. Then you just have to retype in what you want to name it, then click the little icon, and you could click choose photo, and you could kind of just make the photo whatever you want to make it. So I just found this neon sign of the Instagram logo, so I just wanted to make it that, and then you click choose, and then you click add, and then it should be on your home screen. By doing this, you are making a shortcut, so when you go to open up that app that you created, it's going to kind of lag a little bit and take you to shortcuts, but then it's going to redirect you right into Instagram. So just be aware that that's going to happen every time you open up your apps. It's kind of just going to go to shortcuts really quickly, but then redirect you to whatever app that you're trying to go to. So it's not that big of a deal. If you don't mind it, then it's fine. And that's literally pretty much it. That is the most time consuming part, because you have to, you know, do every single app and find a picture for every single app. But yeah, once you do all of that, then it just looks really cool, and you could move them around so that it could look all aesthetic and just cute and just, you know, very pleasing to the eye. I think this new update is very cool, and it's like a nice little change than just like the basic standard, you know, setup that the iPhones have been for many years. I personally am so in love with it. I love just like looking at my phone now. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video and it was helpful to you guys. If you guys have any more questions, please let me know down below, because I will be checking them and trying to help you guys out as much as possible. Definitely don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I post on there so frequently, and it's just a great way for us to keep in touch and, you know, connect. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.